Now when you guys mention Apple Black, you got to say award-winning in front. Award-winning manga. Don't play with me. Or at least award-winning franchise. This year, my light novel actually got me my first author award. I've been nominated for a few things here and there, but an actual win where you get the badge, there you go. It's a CBC Children's Book Council Favorites Award for 2025. Young adults from the 9th to the 12th grade. Clock Striker Volume 2 also got this award, along with Gunhild Volume 2 as well. So Saturday AM books have actually been racking up awards and nominations for the past couple years. I know Apple Black Volume 4 actually got a Comic Scene Award nomination. I also got a nomination for, like, I think internet personality, like comic internet personality. Didn't win, but nominations are cool. I believe this was up against, when I look it up, it's like Don, One Piece, Radiant, Rooster Fighter, Chainsaw Man, Animal Crossing, and y'all can guess who won. Not me. But the nomination was cool. You know, just to be nominated was cool because the vote, you know, the actual winning actually had to do with voting. And you know, once it's voting and you have series as popular as One Piece in there, yeah, you know. But from the curation stage to be nominated, that was pretty cool. And now to win our first award with the light novel is great. So now we are award winning. Thank you very much. As you guys remember, we talked about this briefly before, how I came up with the skeleton for the light novel, but the prose was handled by the lovely Stephanie Williams, and her own little spice here and there as well. She's done a lot of great stuff for Marvel, DC, written Nubia, Wonder Woman, a lot of stuff, and she's doing some original stuff now too. So shout out Steph. We did it. It's pretty much a prequel, like a few years before the events in the manga, and it explores certain things like the Golden Wands. It touches on the 13 ghosts, and some characters actually make a surprise appearance, if you know what I mean. It was a cool light novel. I got to do some really cool illustrations in there, and it's also cool to kind of explore my world of Apple Black in this format, you know, for people who like this. The reviews have been great. Libraries have taken a liking to it, like all of our books. And like I mentioned before, you know, the Clock Striker showing up in the Kyoto Museum in Japan. That was big. Again, these are people reaching out to us. It's not like an application form you apply for. These are people reaching out to us. Clock Striker got a Dwayne McDuffie Award nomination. It didn't win, but the nomination is huge. For those who don't know, Dwayne McDuffie is a big figure in the world of comics, R.I.P.
If I write, as I have many times, a story where Daredevil, who doesn't have powers, gets the drop on Thor, who has unbelievable powers, people go, oh, that's so cool, Daredevil was so clever. If I have the Black Panther do the same thing, that's impossible. It's like, yeah, it's impossible with Daredevil too, man.
A Yasa Award right next to the creator of Chainsaw Man, Fujimoto, and some other big name brands and big name comics. And Clockstrike actually won that. Civil Award nomination, Texas Mav list, and then, like I said, with Apple Black's light novel. It's not just Apple Black and Clockstriker. Actually, Underground got the only American published manga award for the Japan International Manga Award. It was the only book from like a manga American publisher. So shouts to Underground for that. The Japan International Manga Award is pretty much like for international manga. It's kind of like the Oscars, kind of. I believe the judges are like manga artists, some manga ambassadors, manga politicians. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs founded the International Manga Award in 2007 for the purpose of expanding international exchange and mutual understanding through the manga culture, which is widely accepted around the world. The award honors manga artists who contribute to the development of manga culture in the world. This was the 18th Japan International Manga Award, and there you go. Underground by J.R. DeBar. If you like Baki, if you like Vagabond, this is right up your alley. Especially because J.R. is a second degree black belt, and this is a mixed martial arts manga. So from a technical standpoint, it's on point, if that makes sense. Even Japan had to show props. Japan was like, yeah, bro, you got it. There's actually going to be a ceremony in New York celebrating a lot of this stuff. If we have pictures and footage, I'll splice it up somewhere in the video. And the selection committee for the award were big people in the industry, as well as manga artists from Japan. So this was a really cool one. This was a really cool W. Shout out JR.
My publisher, Saturday AM, and its founder and CEO, Frederick Jones, saw potential in my work and played a huge role in crafting the title into what it is today. And without further help from my editor, Austin Harvey, and our team of designers, including Dimitri Phillips, who submitted my work for this award, I wouldn't be standing in front of you all today. Again, this award means so much to me. From a young age, the stories that came from Japanese manga and anime always had the greatest impact on me and have connected me to my closest friends today.
The creator of Gunhild also won an award this year. It was a doujinshi award, a doujinshi contest. She got a trophy and everything. And this was for a contest at Dokumi Expo. Gunhild also had a Faves Award by CBC and a Sparks Books Award in the past. Soul Beat, Oblivion Rouge have had Glyph Award nominations. Henshin actually had a Kirkus Prize Award, and Kirkus do a lot of reviews, but a Starred Prize Award means you're actually on the list to potentially win, I believe, 50 grand or something like that, where it's like a higher tier. So it got you can call it a nomination, but it's called a Kirkus Prize Award. And I'm so proud of all the creators, even the ones that didn't get nominations or awards. The books are of that quality and of that tier, and it is showing, and we're getting recognition in all these ways as the awards and nominations suggest. Thank you to the readers. Thank you to everyone who supports the books, supports Saturday AM, supports this channel, supports My Manga, all of this stuff. Supports Apple Black, hopefully with more to come. Usually there are other awards like the Ringo Awards or the Eisner Awards, which are really the more Oscar-y awards with comic book, at least in the US, comic books overall. So hopefully there are more awards in our future. But it really means a lot. So if you excuse me, I'm about to go change all my profiles. Anytime I say manga anything, I'm gonna just slap in a award-winning manga. Sorry. So finally, thank you again. If you guys haven't checked out the light novel, please do so, as well as all the other books. All the support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you stay notified each time I upload absolutely anything. Turn on all notifications. Everything you could possibly need will be linked in the description. If you guys have any questions about the books, the awards, any awards that we need to look out for, leave them in the comments below. I'll be checking them out. And again, check out my Patreon. A revamp is coming, so you'll need to sign up for real right now, at least at the time of shooting this video. Actually, the revamp has happened. We're coming to Webtoon. Explanation coming soon. Please support the Patreon. It helps production for videos and the manga pages. And I think the rewards are pretty good too. But a revamp is coming, and you just need to sign up for free so that you stay notified when the revamp comes, as it will have all the pages of Apple Black coming to my Patreon in color. And some other cool stuff that you don't want to miss out on. It's Whyt Manga, and I'm Audi 9000.